And that's how they be when they see that the new girlfriend is really that girl. Okay? I'm really that girl. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm that girl. Yeah. Uh-huh. You didn't expect him to date better, higher than you, right? Yes, it gets better. Yes. It's me. You feel me? Hey, ladies and gents. My name is Miss Brownstone, and welcome back to my channel. I decided to get a little cute. I got errands to run, y'all, but I got to get this done, okay? So, today we're going to be talking about Megan Thee Stallion's boyfriend, ex-girlfriend being shady. Okay, it's giving jealous Betty. So, if you haven't heard, Megan Thee Stallion is now dating a guy named Torrey Craig. That's his name. He is a basketball player. He's very handsome. His picture will be on the screen somewhere. Well, over here. All right. So he's very handsome. And the reason why we're talking about them, because we haven't been talking about anybody she's been dating ever since the whole Tory fiasco, which I kind of like that we don't talk about nobody she dating, because Meg, I don't know what's going on. First thing first, let me say something. Meg taste has ranged like a mug, okay? Like, it has ranged, okay? I'm like, Meg, that's you? Girl. Because, like, first, you know, we seen her with the little short leprechaun. Well, we ended up finding out about her and the little short leprechaun. Then we got Party. Then we heard about her and the baby. Now her and this guy, it's like, girl, you just like you, huh? Hey, okay. Or maybe you just like the person. You like the person. I'm here. Because I'm the same way sometimes. I like the person. It's not so much about, as long as I find you attractive, but you know what I mean? Like the personality. Yeah. All right. I hear you. I see you, Meg. I see you. So yeah, the reason why we talking about them is because his ex-girlfriend, Olivia, decided, which I don't know what she does, okay? If anybody know what his ex-girlfriend Oliva Davis does for a living, put it in the comments below, okay? Let me know. I don't know what she does, but his ex-girlfriend took it upon herself to go on Beyonce's internet on a podcast with her and two other girls, and they were being shady towards Meg, honey. All right, we're going to play the clip, and then we're going to get into some things, okay?
Well, where do I start? Do I start the one where my ex is dating the Megan, or was it the Megan Stallion? What's her name?
Meg the Stallion.
Meg the Stallion. Megan. I'm just gonna call her Megan.
I just wonder what his type is, because you guys dated, then he was talking to other girls when he was talking to you, and like they all look
very
like
similar. Like
you
we
guys.
all looked young.
So I'm just curious what his type is.
I've learned in my 29 years, men don't have a type. They like whatever they like. It could be a wide range. Like, I truthfully don't know a man that is specifically like on point with one exact type, to be fair.
So that was the video, and you see how she was like, Meg, you know, and then they didn't play the part where they said, oh no, she's foreign, so that's why she has a hard time pronouncing. Let me tell you something. Megan Thee Stallion, her name is Megan, okay? Her name isn't Shanae. Her name isn't Shaniqua. Her name isn't Lakeisha or Latanya. She has the most basic name possible for a black woman. So when you mess up her name, honey, you did it on purpose. People do that to me too. Like, I had a girl one time be shady and act like she couldn't pronounce my name and then call me Veronica. Babe, my name is Victoria. All right, I have the easiest name in the world. Okay, like, don't play with me, honey. Play with something safe. So that was definitely shade. She was doing it to be shady and act like she don't know who Megan is, but she know who Megan is, because, honey, look at this video right here.
Girl, ain't this you?
Star. Okay, cause they ain't never finna buy shit. Sorry, hoes hate me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the shit girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister.
Period. You don't know who she is, but you singing her music. What Kendrick Lamar say?
He a fan. Oh, he a fan.
They really be fans, okay? They be fans. Like, girl, you know who I am. I ain't gotta say my name, ho. Talk about. It's just the shade. It's the shade for me. Like, you know, I don't like. And that's how they be when they see that the new girlfriend is really that girl, okay? I'm really that girl. Yeah, I'm that girl. Yeah, You didn't expect him to date better, higher than you, right? Yes, it gets better. Yes, it's me. You feel me? You know, that's what that was. She was being shady because she couldn't handle the fact that he pulled a mega star. Now think about that. A mega star. So when you say you don't know how to say Megan, bitch, you know how to say Megan. The internet is chewing that up. And I really didn't want to touch on that first because I feel like I don't like giving haters any type of fame because you're a hater. You feel me? That's what you do. You hate. You make other people revenue go up because you're a hater. Like, but I wanted to touch on it now because I see everybody talking about it. And I think that we don't understand that we have to watch out for certain type of women. Okay, I'm sorry. It's like, oh, a spade, a thing over here. Okay, we got to watch out for surface level women like this that thinks that, you know, I mean, your appearance does matter, but it's when it comes to a type, it's way deeper than looks. You get what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, Megan her type ranges a lot. So it has to be a personality thing. You get what I'm saying? When it comes to a type, it's like it's deeper than race. You know, and she's trying to make it seem like, oh, I wasn't making it a race thing when I spoke. You were making it a race thing when you spoke. Let's stop the cap. Stop the cap. Now the girl on the far left is the one you got to watch out for because friends like that, who needs enemies? I'll tell you not. This girl put you on there to dog Megan for the views. She knew that if you said something about Megan, that people would be clicking and watching her podcast. You get what I'm saying? Not knowing that she putting you in the hot seat to get roasted, to get done up, to be have your head on a swivel. Okay, that's what she put you in the hot seat to do. I think that's a conversation that should have been had with just her and her homegirls. You get what I'm saying? That conversation should have never hit the internet because it's a conversation you have in closed rooms with your homegirl, and they could tell you whatever to make you feel better about yourself. You know what I mean? That's not something you put online. And that's not even the whole video because even though she acting like she couldn't pronounce the girl name in the whole video, which I cannot find right now, in the whole video, they say, yeah, isn't your ex named Torrey? And she said, yeah, but not Tory Lanez. So you know her. And now you sending shots. Like, why are you trying to be? I hate people like this. You know what I mean? And then she said, well, I really don't have nothing to say because it's a flex. It's a flex for who? That you dated Megan Thee Stallion ex? That's a flex for you? Or are you saying it's a flex that he upgraded from you? Is it a flex for him that he's with Megan? Like, I don't like surface level conversations. And I don't like shallow people. You get what I mean? Because that was very shallow of her. Like, I just think that's something that she should have kept in the comfort of her own home. Like, I didn't want to hear about it. I didn't want to hear about it. I really don't. You know, people are chewing her up right now saying that she was being racist. And this is why you have to think before you speak. Because when you open your mouth and you make a comment by saying, you know, I seen other girls that he dealt with and they all look like me. And then you want us to not think it's a race thing. We're going to automatically think it's a race thing because what do you mean they all look like you? Like we would never have the same features, honey. So what do you mean? You have to be talking about race. Now, this is something that she said to TMZ.
The internet's really coming for you right now with what you said about Meg and Torrey. Do you feel like people are misinterpreting what you said?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be honest, I've never been called a racist in my entire life.
Yeah.
So it's just like a little bit of a shock to me.
What do you say to people that are calling you racist?
I'm sorry, what?
What do you say to the people that are calling you racist?
I mean, honestly, I've been kind of just like staying silent right now just because of like the disaster that's happening.
Yeah.
So I just feel it's a little insensitive for people to be attacking. I obviously understand if they're offended, and I deeply apologize for that. I know her name, obviously. It was just a stupid, dumb, blonde moment, I think, in the moment during our podcast, and I actually do have like an issue with like pronouncing vowels sometimes.
Oh, really?
And I'm not gonna like play the victim or use this as an excuse because I am foreign. I wasn't even born here. I didn't speak English when I came here. Clearly, now you can hear that I do speak proper English, but I do have a tendency to mix up vowels, especially if I'm nervous. And in that moment during the podcast, I was very nervous just from, you know, personal things I was going through, and me butchering her name, you know, was an innocent mistake. So no one had thought that it was going to be an issue. So like, I obviously do apologize for anyone that I've offended, or I understand how that could be disrespectful, but that wasn't like my intention at all.
Yeah, just like a.
It was just an honest mistake, yeah. And I'm gonna try to say it, Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion, I got you, girl. I'm so sorry.
You are a fan of her, though.
Yes, yeah, like I'm a fan. I clearly have used her songs. A lot of people are thinking that I'm bitter, that I'm angry, but I'm not. Like I said, we haven't been a thing for years, so I'm not like bitter about it at all.
Yeah, the mispronunciation was just like an accident.
Yeah.
Why do you think that Torrey's dating Meg? Because you said that obviously you didn't think that that she was his type.
I mean, I didn't say that, by the way. That, you know, that was something that was said by my host. I just chimed in that he happens to, you know, see or date other girls that look similar to me, and that has nothing to do with race. Like, I'm shocked that that's even being said, but yeah, no, I don't think she's not his type. I think I was just more so shocked that he was dating someone in the public eye that's as big as her.
I want to stop that there. First of all, that has everything to do with race, because if it's not, let's say we're talking about features, there's not many white women with full lips like this, unless you're getting fillers. I'm sorry. There's not many white women with brown and skin like this, okay? Even if you get a tan, you can't get your skin this brown, okay? There's not many white women with voluptuous booty like Megan, okay? Unless you get a BBL, all right? So at the end of the day, you made it about race. You get what I'm saying? Like, you made it about race. We didn't make it about race. And then we really felt like, I mean, well, I can only speak for myself. Y'all tell me what y'all think below. But I really feel like it was a race thing when you mispronounced her name, because it was just like, she not LaTanya, she not Lakeisha, she not Shanae. It's like, you know, it's that stereotype that black people supposed to have these, you know, urban names. I felt like, yeah, it was giving all of that. And she could say that she's not bitter. She could say that she's not jealous. But honey, you are. And I know it takes a minute to sit in and take in, like, damn, the new girlfriend is really that. Yes, it takes a minute to sit. I know. You got to just let it marinate. Let it cook slow so the meat can fall off the bone. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to take in. And I also want to touch on something else. Like I said, it's not about race, but we are dealing with a white woman and a black woman in this situation, right? If you see a black man and you see him dating a white woman, don't think that he only dates white women. Don't think that. And vice versa. If you see a black woman and you see her dating a white man, don't think that she only dates white men. Don't think that she don't like black men. Don't think that he don't like black women. Because at the end of the day, we've been around each other so much. We're the first that we dated. We find each other attractive. We may have a little beef right now. You know what I mean? That's what it seemed like. I ain't beefing with no black man though. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I ain't beefing with no black man. Okay, but I'm just saying we might have a little beef right now. It might seem like a little gender war or whatever case may be, because we arguing about stupid stuff like who's going 50-50 and all this extra bull. Okay, but at the end of the day, we love each other and we find each other attractive. At the end of the day, that's who we want to be with. Now, when you see a black man dating a white woman, either this happens, she treats him good and he's there deeper than her looks and her race, you know what I mean? He's happy. Or B, that's what he attracts. There's a lot of black men who don't attract black women. And some may say because black women like the whole bad boy look and this and that, or whatever case may be, you know, they want the ghetto trappers and this and that. I don't know. But there's a lot of black men who they try to stereotype as like Oreos or whatever case it be, or he's acting white because he speaks proper, whatever case it be. There's a lot of black men that don't attract black women. They don't. So they got with a white woman because that's who they attracted and that's who treated them well. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't date what you can, what you want. You date what you can. You get what I'm saying? So that's what he ended up with. So he ended up dating Becky and he's happy with Becky. You know what I mean? And like I say all the time, go where you're treasured, not where you're tortured. If you're good over there, you're happy over there, hey, be over there. But that doesn't mean he has something against black women. You know, so I think that's what took her by shock, because she's like, he's always with white girls. I thought he ain't like black women. What you mean? Everybody like us, baby. And like, to say a black woman is not attractive, you'll be lying. You'll be lying. To say that we not the trendsetters, to say that we not that girl, you're a liar. Like, you're lying through your teethuses, as my father would say. You're a liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you know? And just because you see a black woman with a white man don't mean that she don't date black men. Don't mean that she don't find black men attractive. Maybe she don't attract black men. Or maybe, y'all gonna kill me for this one, but maybe she felt like black men ain't ish, so she went over there. And that's just her hating her kind at the moment. But in reality, if a black man was treating her right and she wanted her, she will be there. Okay? They be trying to like put the race against each other when it comes to dating. Like, no, it's about the person. You know what I mean? To be like, oh, a white man treat you better than a black man. No, that person was trash. That's what it was. That person was horrible. It don't have nothing to do with their race. That person was trash. You get what I'm saying? But if a black man came around and treated her good, she'll be over there dipping and dabbing in that motherfucking dark chocolate. Trust me. Now, I'm not saying you can't have your preference, but I done been on dates with all of them, white, Puerto Rican, or Asian, okay? I done dated them all right? But I done been on dates with white men that tell me they date black girls only. But when I look into their past, there's a white girl in there. Maybe she has some flavor. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about race. It's about how the person treats you and if you find them attractive. You get what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think she was jealous? It was definitely giving jealous. I really feel like that. And you know what? For her to even say she was nervous and all this stuff, it's like you knew you had no business talking about that. That's one. She had no business talking about that. She was just being messy. She wanted to bring that up just so she could get some views. And now you got some views, okay? And now you don't like the comeback that's coming for you. Well, should have thought about that before you open your mouth, okay? Hello. How you're doing, all right? But what I wanted to say was, I think that when someone sees how beautiful woman, sometimes it's a lot to take in. You get what I'm saying? So I think her knowing that he got with somebody that looks better than her, that's an upgrade, it was a lot for her to take in. You know? So of course you was nervous to speak on that. And of course you shady. You jealous. You know what I mean? It was a lot to take in. And it's crazy because I had went out the other day, side note. If you get the message, you get the message, okay? I had went out the other day, right? To something like a little event at my job. And when I go to work, you know, I'm always in my uniform, whatever case may be. I don't really, some days I do my makeup, some days I don't. I just be like, I'm here. You know what I mean? So whatever. So I went to a work event. They had like a little party or whatever. And I put on a cute little dress. I had my heels on and I did my makeup, right? My makeup was just like this. It was none too plain, too amazing. It was simple. And I went in there and a lot of girls that was in there was staring at me, but wouldn't speak. And I was just like, okay, that's weird. Now, some of them came up to me and said, oh, you look so pretty. And I was like, thank you, girl. You look good too. Because it's nothing to give a bitch a compliment, okay? So I'm like, thank you. You do too. Whatever case it be. Now, it was these two girls, not trying to be shady, but it was these two girls who, they always speak to me. But this particular time, they didn't speak to me. And when they did decide to speak to me, it was towards the end of the night. So one came up to me and was like, what did she say? She said, oh my God, I didn't even get to say hi to you. And I was like, it's cool. You was busy. She was like, you was busy too. And I just looked at her and she's like, but you look so nice. And I was like, thanks. And then the other girl, you know, she didn't speak at all. But when she, you know, was leaving and we were leaving near each other, she was like, oh, hey, I didn't even see you. Hey, I'm about to leave. You look nice. And walked up. And I thought that was weird because these two girls talk to me all the time. And like, they see me at the event. I was near them. You know what I mean? I know some of you were like, you could have spoke too. But it's like, I was speaking to everybody. I was making my rounds saying hi to everybody, whatever the case may be. You know, I spoke to people that was next to them and they still didn't speak. So I remember telling my mom that. And I was like, that was so weird. Like, I don't know what that was about. My mother was like, sometimes it's a lot to take in. And I'm like, what you mean? She's like, when you pretty, when you that girl, it's a lot to take in. Like, you might make a motherfucker nervous. They don't even know how to speak to you. They don't even know how to speak on you. Because you just, it's too much. It's too much for them. The energy is like, rah. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, damn, she really that girl. I didn't even know she was like, yeah. I didn't know she could do it like, yeah. So I think that that's really what his ex-girlfriend Olivia was going through. Like, it was just like she was nervous to speak on it because she knew she had no business speaking on it. She didn't even know how to speak on it, and she was also shook, shaking in her knees. If you was a cheerleader, you know that cheer, okay? All right. But she was also shook because the fact that it was like, how the hell did he bag that? He got that? Really? Wow. You know what I mean? So yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think she was hating? Do you think it was shade? Because, girl, it was giving palm trees. It was giving palm trees, and it was not the 305. Y'all know I'm still on the cleanse, okay? This is day 16 of my cleanse. I am drinking some water with some chlorophyll, trying to clear my face up because I was on all these damn antibiotics because of my tooth. which caused my face to break out. So if you're thinking, I'm not drinking wine, ho, I'm drinking water. I'm sorry, y'all know y'all be criticizing everything on the internet. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water with a drop of chlorophyll. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below. Before we get out of here, if you made it this long, I want you to hit the subscribe button, please, because I don't want you to miss out on none of this juicy topics and tea, because we only gonna get better from here. I realize if I don't tell y'all to hit subscribe, you don't hit subscribe. So hit the button, ho. Hit the button. All right. As always, keep it clatchy, and I look forward to hearing from you guys next time. Mwah.